Free agent signing. Big play there. Here's Bortles taking a shot. Going to Moncrief. Is it a catch? Moncrief has it for the touchdown. Incredible. Unbelievable. 30 yards, and now players have to be separated. They're not going to give it up. They're still fighting for it. They call it time. Yep. There's the flag. As now it spills out. This could get ugly. Come on now. Meantime, Moncrief is still on the turf.
Yeah, Moncrief, hey, let it go now. The play is over. The whistle is blown, and you got those two guys still on the ground, don't want to give the ball up.
Levi Wallace was the man on the coverage of Moncrief. As finally, they're back onto their feet. Huge turn of events. Leonard Fournette and Shaq Lawson have been ejected. Let's bring in Gene Steratore from New York. Gene, take us through this.
First and foremost, the play. We do have the runner down at the 1 yard line. That's a good ruling, not a touchdown. Now, once we have a flag after this play is ruled dead, and it is for a non-football related act, as this was with the punches that are thrown and that occurring, as soon as the official...
This is around Kucherov. The rocket, the save by Vasilevsky. Oh, what? No goal ruled. The Bruins thought it was in. Chara drive wide. Kucherov comes up ice. Kucherov cuts to the middle and Chara eliminates him.
Oh, we're going to go back to that one, Jack. That puck was across the goal line, even though the referee was
sounded
adamant.
the siren, which means that Toronto has seen a goal. And now Pat Maroon wants to go. Of course.
And then Cirelli came in behind with a cross check.
All right. It's time to settle things down. Corrali manhandles Killorn. You take your Harvard degree and take it to the hospital. Now Braden Point. Now it's Cirelli. On top of Coyle. And Chara's squaring off with Maroon, saying, do you want to see the afterlife? I'll take you there. Maroon gets the takedown.
Boston, you got all the momentum now.
What's that? By Cirelli.
Yeah, that's an altercation.
That's the
where
extra.
It comes in from behind on the blind side on Chara.
Yeah, that was throwing the match on the bucket of gasoline.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're paying attention and you see it, there's a possibility. There's a lot going on down there, and you got to sort it all out. But it was Cirelli, and I go back. He was the one that went at Marchand after Marchand was looking for a rebound.
And take that shot all day long from Embiid.
Good feed to Allen. Hit high that time by Embiid and crashing again to the floor. My goodness. Dudley and Simmons into the stands. Have to go back a couple games ago when Embiid threw an elbow as Butler has to be taken back. When Embiid gave that elbow up high and in the chops to Allen, here was another shot from Embiid to Allen, and Dudley didn't like it and got in there.
And what made it worse was the post-game presser when Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid was asked about that, and they were joking. So here's the hard foul first from Embiid on Jared Allen. I mean, that's all ball. It doesn't even touch his head. But here's Dudley coming in the middle.
And then Butler pushes.
And then Butler with the push in the backside. And then it extends into the front row right in front of the Sixers bench. And, I mean, that is a good hard foul by Embiid because he's going for the ball. It looked bad in real time. And then here you see, and then you got Simmons and Embiid, and there's no love lost between those two.
And popped a bunt up. And he was there. And I think Kennedy's thrown it out again. Wow. Holy mackerel. on Mattingly being restrained by Matt Williams, and Mattingly grabbed somebody and threw him down on the ground. And they are still knotted up. No sense calling up names. They're all there. Ward right in the middle of things. And now Mark McGuire and Kirk Gibson, and Matt Williams is trying to restrain Mark McGuire. And Matt Williams keeps saying no, no. And McGuire's getting hot. And of course, everything started, the pushing and the shoving. That's Belisario wearing the windbreaker, and he's going to go down on one knee with all the pushing, the shoving, the grabbing, the tugging, and there he goes. But that Ward, Turner Ward, number 15, you talk about being in the middle. They almost draped him over the railing. I'm not sure who's underneath Ward. I mean, it's just a mess down there.
Helps when his receivers are wide open all over the field. He'll keep it himself inside the 5 and fight to get to the 1.
Bobby Petrino talked about his offseason training.
And look at this. Look at this.
No, Lamar. That's the wrong guy. A little bit of a late hit out of bounds. He got frustrated, and he's going after Jordan Jones, who will welcome any type of extracurricular like that. We may be lucky that if both these two players stay in the game. And he bumps into Lamar. Well, of course, you don't shove him. That's the wrong guy to shove. And I hear you get Malik Williams involved and a bunch of teammates. And tell you what, on the wrestle to the ground, he's taken down, but you end up on top. I don't know that I'm messing around with Lamar Jackson.
First chosen to start. Tortorella was yelling at him in the warm-up. And now Tortorella is talking to his players about switching up. You see Rupp and Bolton. They're already talking. Jansen and Prust, they're talking. We're going to have action right off the start. And Tortorella is screaming and yelling. He's eyeballing the board right now. Just eyeballing the board. Here we go. Bickle took the center.
Yeah, he took the face off. Yeah, and he's going to go with Ryan Carter.
We got 3 going at one time.
We have a lot of cameras, and we're going to need them. But they're all within frame right now. Bolton and Rupp, Carter and Bickle, Jansen and Prust.
Oh boy, Carter got 2 big rights in on Bickle. Oh my goodness. He got some large rights in on Bickle. Jansen just missed with a left off on Prust.
Jansen and Prust are alone at one blue line. Rupp and Bolton at the other one.
Bolton's sweater just came off. Hard for Rupp to hold on. Carter's cut, Bickle's cut. Carter's going for repairs. Jansen's got Prust's helmet off. This is the last fight going now. Prust and Jansen both in great shape.
Every player is standing. The crowd is standing. And these guys have to be tired, but there is adrenaline rush, and the linesmen separate them. Already there are ice bags, buckets of adrenaline, angry stares. And the penalty sheet will fill up at 03 seconds this time instead of 02.
And if they had to walk down the same hallway, I think you'd see DeBoer and Tortorella go at it. There is just no love between these two teams at all.
A few minutes ago, this was the start. Stu Bickle is a defenseman. He normally doesn't take draws. Don't think it matters. It was Wayne Gretzky who once said, if any of this was fixed and if any of it was false, I'd have been in more of them. They are for real. The hits register. And there will probably not be a power